Welcome, this is Dino. In this video I'm answering questions about crypto.com that you guys had on the comments, as well as people had on Reddit and on Telegram about the platform. And I guess the most important question was how can they pay out these massive interest rates to people on their crypto, like 6.5% on Bitcoin, 12% for USDT and other stable coins, and up to 20% interest on their CRO token. And Kris Marszalek, the CEO of Crypto.com, has given these AMAs all throughout the year, and you can find all these answers in a blog.crypto.com address if you want to read these. I compiled all the most interesting questions into this video that I found out, so let's get started. By the way, before I start, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future content if you find this interesting. Alright, the first question, how can you afford to pay these rates? And basically how crypto.com looks at it is that it's a loan that they are getting, and they think it's a healthy interest rates that they are paying out for that loan. And it makes sense for you, the lender, as well as them, the credit taker. And in the future, when the lending platform is available, so you can put in crypto as collateral and you can take a loan. So there will be an ecosystem of lenders and credit givers, I should say. So yeah, they think it will be a powerful revenue driver when the ecosystem is up and running. But for now, I think they are using it for growing the business. Of course, they cannot disclose everything. Like if you deposit money on a bank account, they will never tell you how they are using your money. So I'm really happy that Kris has at least given a little bit of a peek on how they're using the money. And here somebody is asking if they have any plans to increase the crypto earn rates, and unfortunately they are saying that they are very happy with the current rates, so they have no plans to increase the rates. And yeah, this was also really interesting. So if you hold the CRO tokens, they want to have a mainnet for the CRO, so they want to have their own blockchain for CRO. And currently the highest interest rate that you can get for your CRO is 20%, right, on the exchange. I've made a video about that, how you can get it and how you can get even more rates, more interest using the compound interest. So watch that video also if you haven't. And basically they are answering here that they want to have an incentive for people to run a full node, and a full node is 500,000 CRO. So could that mean that you could get even more interest than 20%? Could be, or it could mean that they will lower interest rates on the other services. So we don't know what will happen, but I guess we just have to wait out and see. But anyway, they want to have an incentive for people to run the full node of 500,000 CRO. So that will be up, and that will be interesting. And a partial node would be 100,000 CRO. So maybe those numbers don't mean much to you, but that could be like a goal for you, that you want to run a full node someday or a partial node. So just keep that in mind. Another interesting question about the crypto earn was, will the money be used for quant trading? So will they be like speculating with the prices and doing some trading with your funds, and at least not quant trading? We don't know if they do some other kind of trading. Another interesting question, if you are a traveler, or you travel a lot, this is very interesting question for you. So what is the FX rate, the foreign exchange rate, for using different currency than you have on the card? And the answer is you will get the wholesale rate. So this is like mind-blowing news for everybody who's traveling a lot, because they say they don't make any money on the foreign exchange rate. So they're using whatever best rate that you can possibly get if you use the crypto.com debit card abroad. So this is like a must-have debit card if you are somebody who travels a lot. So this is really good for you guys. That was the most important question in this AMA. And this AMA right here, this is like the most golden one. This happened in March 2020, and it has the most interesting stuff so far up to this point, I think. And this is actually the latest AMA section with the CEO as well. And it happened 2 months ago, so everything here is not like 100% up to date. But this is about the future of crypto.com. So let's read through this. So actually, this year, 2020, they are expecting to have their first profitable year. And despite the situation, they still think that it will be a profitable year. So this is good news for everybody who is thinking if this is a sustainable business, if like they will lose their money or not. So at least some confidence there. Another interesting thing here, will there be a desktop version of the app and a mobile version of the exchange? And they say here that the goal is to have everything in one app, the custodial wallet and the exchange. But like he says, it's a very chunky project, so it might take some time. So they don't have any timeline here, so just be mindful that it might take some time. And another question about the crypto earn, will they be decreasing the rates for stable coins or other coins? And they are saying that basically whenever you put money on the earn section, you are creating a supply for that money, right? So there always has to be somebody who's taking the loan. So it will be subject to supply and demand as well. So if a lot of people want to put their money on the earn, but not many people want to lend the money, then they will have to reduce the rates. So always keep mindful of the current rate, whatever you are getting. Currently the rates are pretty decent, I would say. Another interesting question, if you are somebody who wants to hold your private keys to your crypto assets, Kris is saying that they are getting there and they want to have the function available within Q2 of 2020. Well, there's only 1 month and 2 weeks left of this quarter, so we'll see if this will happen. I personally do not expect them to fulfill this goal, but I guess we still have more than a month left to see if it will happen or not. And another question is about the exchange, about margin trading. And they are saying it will come. They don't have any timeline yet. They want the exchange to be working fully first. So yeah, it's coming. We don't know yet when it will happen though. And this is a very important question for you, my friends in US. When will the exchange and the syndicate be available in the United States? And the answer is some point in May. Again, we only have 2 weeks left of May, and we haven't had any updates after this March post here. So I personally do not expect you guys to have this available this month. Hopefully it will be available next month. We don't know. But I'm sure they're doing everything they can to do it as fast as possible. By the way, if you are somebody who is speculating on the price of CRO or thinking about buying CRO right now, when the exchange and the syndicate is available in the United States, the demand for CRO tokens should go up. So now might be an okay time to stock up on CRO before the US is open for the exchange and the syndicates. And about the syndicates as well, in the March post, they say that about 3,000 people are participating in the syndicates at the moment. And I made a video about syndicates, how you can make more than 40% annual interest using the syndicates. So watch that video also if you haven't already. But basically they are saying here that their goal for the syndicates was to have more than 10,000 people participating in the syndicate some point this year. Well, they just had the Bitcoin syndicate event for 50% discount on Bitcoin, and they had 10,500 people, I think, on the syndicate. More than 10,000 for sure. You can see it on Twitter. I don't just remember the exact number, but they already crushed this goal. So will we have 20,000 people participating in the syndicates in the future? We'll see. But this is also bullish for the CRO coin as well. So really, really good news for everybody who's holding CRO, I think. And also the crypto.com chain mainnet, the goal is to release it this year. We of course don't know when it will come. But these were the most important things, most important questions that I found on these blog posts. And if you have a question about the platform, you can ask me in the comments, and I will try to find an answer for you. You can also join the Telegram group for crypto.com, which has more than 20,000 people here, and you can actually talk to the staff here directly, and you can talk to the ambassadors here, you can talk to the moderators, you can talk with the community, and I will link to the Telegram as well as these blog posts in the description if you want to check it out. And if you don't have a crypto.com account yet, you can sign up using my link and get $50 for free when you stake 50 MC or more and get the Ruby card or higher. You simply have to download the app on Google Play or App Store, click add referral code use my code, you will see this pop-up, click sign up and continue from there, and you will get the $50 when you sign up for crypto.com. And I hope you like this video. Smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or you want me to cover some other area. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.